Hi, everyone. Today is Monday, February the 29th. Happy Leap Day. I hope everyone's had a good weekend. It was beautiful weather here in Carrollton and where I live over in Alabama. So we had a really nice weekend, and I hope you're enjoying the spring-like weather, especially since spring break is right around the corner. So a couple of updates for you on the class, a couple of things that hopefully will make you happy as we're working through the last 2 weeks before spring break. Looking at Module 4 now on the calendar. We're beginning here on February the 29th. For the next 2 weeks, you've got to work through chapters 8 and 9 and take those quizzes. Chapter 8 is about enterprise systems, and chapter 9 is about knowledge management. And so you've got those two chapters, chapter 8 this week, due on Monday on the 7th, and chapter 9 next week, due on Monday the 14th. I do realize that that is spring break, but because just keeping it simple, just leaving it due on Monday, please work ahead. You don't have to wait till Monday of spring break to turn it in. All right, so that's what's going on with the chapters and the quizzes. You have two projects online there for a while. If you were working ahead over the weekend, it might have looked like there was three projects, a project 5, then a project 6A, and a project 6B. I did not realize that I was supposed to choose 6A or 6B. So I've looked through there and I've picked what was 6A, and that's the one that I've left, and I've renamed it to be Project 6. So this week, you've got Project 5 on business intelligence using SAP Lumira, and actually SAP ERP Sim is what you're going to be using as well, or that's the data set that you're going to be using. So I want to walk through that with you and just show you how things are looking different as of the last 15 minutes inside the course. So let's go over to the course now and we'll take a look at that. So here we are in the class under the content browser, and here I've clicked on Module 4 for Enterprise and Business Intelligence. Chapters 8 and 9, you've got your module overview. You've got a list of module resources, materials and resources for Module 4. And under Activities and Assessments, now you see that you've got project, or the two quizzes, and then Project 5, and then you have a Project 5 folder. Now, the way this was set up before was there was Project 5 and then a Project 5 Dropbox, but inside the Dropbox was a list of 5 different files for you to download. And I didn't like the way that was set up, so I redid it myself. And what I've done is inside Project 5 folders, I have named the files in the order that you will use them. So you've got number 1. You've got your GBI exercise 2 and 3. These are nothing but an example. These are a big example. This is a big activity, a big case. Here's a big data set that you're going to use, not big data, but a larger data set that you will use to actually work through this example. And then you get the solutions file. Now, let me show you the solutions file for just a moment. This is, as you work through the actual activity, you'll see that you'll come down to a part of a task. And when you get to the task, it'll give you an exercise, something that you're supposed to find in an estimated amount of time, and then the steps that you need to complete it. And then you'll actually create a result. You'll get some kind of a chart or a bar graph or a line graph. And this is what I want you to do is when you get these charts, I want you to copy and paste this or screenshot it or something into a Word document. And so you'll have this certain exercise, and you'll just have them numbered, and then you'll have the screenshots from SAP. So you want to put that into a Word document and submit the Word document, but not the Word document, as a PDF. So you're going to screenshot from SAP, put it in a Word document or any kind of document that you can then save as a PDF, and then upload the PDF for me. PDFs are just a lot cleaner for me to read because it preserves all of your formatting. And so a PDF, especially when you've got a lot of images like this, will be a lot better file for me to use to do all of the grading. So this is how this will work. You've got this activity and you'll get this kind of output. So back over here into the course, your instructions that you're actually going to complete is using ERP Sims exercise. So these are the instructions that you'll use to actually complete your work. What you have to do is you have to download this and read it before you start to upload the data set. Some people will get in and they'll say, oh, I can import or I can upload, and I'm going to go ahead and pull my data in. And if you don't do everything in the right order, you'll end up with an error message. So you want to make sure that you read the instructions and follow the instructions verbatim. If you follow all the instructions, and when we do this on campus, what we usually find is that somebody will accidentally skip a line or something. So I recommend printing the instructions and reading them, and as you complete them, put a little check mark by it so you can take your time, walk through step by step, and make sure that you're following the instructions. But don't go through it so much step by step that you forget what you're trying to accomplish. Think about the exercises, think about the activities, and think about how you're using the data in the information system to create this output that you could then use to make a business decision from. So you're going to read this file, download and read this file, follow the instructions, use the data set when it's requested, and then you're going to upload your PDF into the Dropbox. So that's Project 5. That's for this week, and that is due on next Monday, March the 7th at 11:59 p.m. Project 6, which will be for next week, is going to be based on an activity at the end of Chapter 8. There's a case at the end of Chapter 8, and you're going to answer the 5 questions, and you're going to submit a PDF of your answers to those 5 questions in the Dropbox for Project 6. So that will be your activity there. Since those are just answers, there won't be the opportunity for rewrites on Project 6 because this isn't really the same style of a project. So read the case, answer the questions, upload your PDF, and I will work on the grading. I did get a lot of things caught up. I had been grading on the side for a long time, and I finally got a lot of things posted last Friday. If you have any questions about anything that was posted, please let me know. I know that I do need to get started on grading over your article summaries, and so I'm going to be on top of that this week. Overall, I think things are going well. I am making a list of things that I think need to be improved in the class. Right now, I know that the Emerging Trends project, I did not make it clear that I wanted each person on the team to speak. So I didn't dock anybody for that, but I should have made that clear. I also, in the past, have required people to submit a topic ahead of time so that I could approve the topic and approve your outline. On the executive summary of the article project, in the future, I'm going to be more clear on the location of the articles and where to find those, and the page instructions. Remember, I told you at orientation that I'm much more of a Goldilocks rule kind of guy. So these very specific instructions came from another professor. And my take on it was basically, that's your target. But, again, I always apply the Goldilocks rule. If you can do it in less than 200 words or more than 200, whatever, but that's sort of a good target. And then for the SAP, I have cleaned up inside the class here to give clear instruction on the location and the order of the files. So if there's anything else that you can remember from the class that I might need to put on my list of things to update to just clean up this new course for future classes, please let me know. Hope everybody's doing good. Have a great week. Enjoy the nice weather while we've got it. And I look forward to getting your projects for this week. Have a great day.